morning everyone. Class 12, subject accountancy, chapter 4, accounting ratio. Chapter 4, accounting ratio. Okay, so today we will discuss the revision of chapter number 4, accounting ratio. Point number first आपका liquidity ratio. Okay, so liquidity ratio classified into following points. First is current ratio. First is current ratio. Second is quick ratio. So current ratio equals to current assets upon current liability. Current ratio equals to CA upon CL, and quick ratio equals to QA, quick assets upon CL. Okay everyone. First is liquidity ratio. Second is solvency ratio. Solvency ratio. Okay. So again, solvency ratio classified in following points. First, debt equity, debt to equity ratio. Debt to equity ratio equals to debt upon equity. Okay. Debt to equity ratio equals to debt upon equity. Second है total assets to debt ratio. Total assets to total asset to debt ratio. Okay. So total assets upon debt. Okay. Total assets upon debt. And next is point number third ratio, proprietary ratio. Proprietary fund upon total assets. So proprietary ratio equals to proprietor fund upon total assets. Proprietor fund upon total assets. Clear? First is debt to equity ratio, debt upon equity. Second, total assets to debt ratio, total assets upon debt. Third is proprietary ratio equals to proprietor fund या shareholder fund upon total assets. And last one is interest coverage ratio. Point number next, interest coverage ratio. Interest coverage ratio equals to profit before interest and tax upon interest on long-term debt. Interest coverage ratio equals to profit before interest and tax. Profit before interest and tax upon interest on debt, upon interest on long-term debt. Clear? 4 ratios are included in a solvency ratio. In a liquidity ratio, 2 ratios consider. First is current ratio, second is quick ratio, and third is solvency ratio, debt to equity ratio, total assets to debt ratio. Third is proprietor fund. Fourth is interest coverage ratio. So third major ratio are known as activity ratio. Fourth ratio is a activity. Point number third, activity ratio. Activity ratio will classify inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio equals to cost of revenue from operation upon average inventory. Cost of revenue from operation upon cost of revenue from operation upon average inventory. First is inventory turnover ratio, second is trade receivable turnover ratio. Trade receivable turnover ratio equals to trade receivable turnover ratio equals to credit revenue from operation upon average trade receivable. Credit revenue from operations, credit revenue from operations upon average trade receivables, right? And next is trade payable turnover ratio. Point number third. Trade payable turnover ratio. Trade payable turnover to net credit purchases. Net credit purchases upon average trade payable. Upon average trade पेबल. देखिए अगेन मैं रिवाइज करूँ बेटा, आपको इस चैप्टर के फॉर्मूले लर्न होने चाहिए. चैप्टर आपका कंप्लीट हो गया है. ओके, WC वर्किंग कैपिटल टर्नओवर रेशियो, फोर्थ है आपका WCR वर्किंग कैपिटल टर्नओवर रेशियो. वर्किंग कैपिटल टर्नओवर इज इक्वल्स टू रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन upon में WC working capital, right? And last is profitability ratio. Last ratio is profitability ratio. Point number first, GP ratio, gross profit upon revenue from operation into 100. GP ratio, GP upon revenue from operation into 100. Revenue from operation means amount of sales yet turnover during the financial year. Operating ratio, cost of revenue from operation, operating ratio equals to operating ratio equals to cost of revenue from operation plus operating expenses. Cost of revenue from operation plus operating expenses. Cost of revenue from operation plus operating expenses upon revenue from operation. Revenue from operation into 100. Okay. Third is operating profit ratio, operating profit upon revenue from operation. Operating profit upon operating profit ratio equals to operating profit upon revenue from operation into 100, right? Operating profit upon revenue from operation into 100. Point number 4, net profit ratio, NP ratio. NP upon revenue from operation, net profit upon revenue from operation into 100. So 5 ratios are discussed in a profitability ratio. Last is ROI, return on capital employed. Point number 5, ROI. ROI equals to net profit before interest and tax. Net profit before interest and tax upon capital employed, upon capital employed into 100. Okay everyone. So point number 1 क्या था आपका लिक्विडिटी रेशियो. पॉइंट नंबर 2 था आपका सोल्वेंसी रेशियो. पॉइंट नंबर 3 है आपका एक्टिविटी रेशियो एंड पॉइंट नंबर 4 है आपका प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी रेशियो. सो थैंक यू एवरीवन.